A Tale of Two Friends. Fluffy was a white poodle. He was very playful. Every morning he would wake up with boundless energy, ready to explore the world around him. He loved to run and jump. The garden was his playground, filled with endless possibilities for fun and adventure. Whiskers was a gray cat. He was very chill. Unlike Fluffy, Whiskers preferred the quiet and calm moments of the day. He loved to nap and relax. His favorite spot was the windowsill, where he could bask in the warm sunlight and watch the world go by. Fluffy lived in a big house with a green garden. The garden was filled with colorful flowers and tall trees, making it a perfect place for Fluffy to play. He loved to play fetch with his ball. Every throw was a new challenge, and Fluffy never got tired of chasing it down. Whiskers lived in the same house. Despite their different personalities, they shared a special bond. He loved to watch birds from the window. The fluttering of wings and chirping of birds fascinated him. One sunny day, Fluffy was playing in the garden. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers. He was chasing butterflies and rolling on the grass. The butterflies danced around him, making him even more excited. Whiskers was watching him from the porch. He found Fluffy's antics amusing and couldn't help but be intrigued. He was curious about this energetic poodle. Whiskers wondered what it would be like to have that much energy. Fluffy saw Whiskers watching him. He paused for a moment, his tail wagging in anticipation. He wagged his tail excitedly. Fluffy wanted to share his joy and playfulness with Whiskers. He wanted to play with the cat. Fluffy barked softly, inviting Whiskers to join him in the garden for some fun. Fluffy, the energetic poodle, ran towards Whiskers, the aloof cat, with his favorite ball in his mouth. His tail wagged furiously as he approached. He carefully dropped the ball right in front of Whiskers, hoping to entice him into a game of fetch. Fluffy barked happily, his eyes sparkling with excitement, hoping Whiskers would join in the fun and play fetch with him. Whiskers looked at the ball, then at Fluffy, with a mix of curiosity and indifference. He flicked his tail once, a sign of his usual disinterest, and then closed his eyes, pretending to ignore Fluffy. Clearly, Whiskers wasn't interested in playing fetch, a game he found beneath his feline dignity. Fluffy felt a pang of disappointment, his ears drooping slightly, but Fluffy was determined. He wasn't one to give up so easily. With renewed determination, he nudged the ball closer to Whiskers with his nose, hoping for a different reaction. This time, he barked softly, almost pleadingly, trying to coax Whiskers into playing. Whiskers opened one eye, looking at Fluffy with a hint of curiosity, as if considering the poodle's persistent efforts. He let out a small, almost reluctant meow, as if to say, "What do you want, Fluffy? Can't you see I'm not interested?" Fluffy took the ball and put it on Whiskers' paws. He barked again, hoping this time Whiskers would understand. He really wanted to play. Whiskers looked at the ball on his paws. He slowly pushed it away with his nose. He closed his eyes again, pretending to fall asleep. Fluffy tilted his head, confused. He didn't understand why Whiskers wouldn't play. He barked again, a little louder this time. Whiskers opened both eyes and looked at Fluffy. He stood up and walked away, his tail twitching. Section 4. An Unexpected Bond. Fluffy followed Whiskers into the house. He saw Whiskers lying on the sofa. He jumped on the sofa and sat beside him. Fluffy licked Whiskers' ear. Whiskers twitched his whiskers and looked at Fluffy. He licked Fluffy's nose. Fluffy wagged his tail. He was happy that Whiskers was being friendly. He snuggled closer to the cat. Whiskers purred softly. He didn't mind Fluffy's closeness. He found the poodle's energy amusing. Section 5. Playtime Adventures. From that day on, Fluffy and Whiskers became friends. They played together every day. Fluffy learned to play gently with Whiskers. They chased butterflies in the garden. Fluffy ran after the butterflies while Whiskers stalked them from the bushes. They had so much fun together. Sometimes Fluffy would chase his tail in circles. Whiskers would watch him with amusement. He would even bat at Fluffy's tail with his paw. Fluffy loved to share his toys with Whiskers. He would bring his favorite squeaky toy to Whiskers and drop it on his paws. Section 6. Best Friends Forever. This is the heartwarming tale of Fluffy the dog and Whiskers the cat, two unlikely companions who found a deep and lasting friendship. Even though they were different in so many ways, Fluffy and Whiskers became the best of friends. Their bond was unbreakable, and they shared countless moments of joy and companionship. They loved to spend time together, whether it was running around in the yard, sharing their favorite toys, or simply sitting by the window watching the world go by. Through their time together, they learned to appreciate each other's unique personalities. Fluffy's energetic spirit complemented Whiskers' calm demeanor perfectly. Fluffy learned that Whiskers liked to play, but in a more relaxed and gentle way. He adjusted his play style to make sure Whiskers was always comfortable. Whiskers, on the other hand, learned that Fluffy was always happy and eager to play, no matter the time of day. She found joy in Fluffy's boundless energy. They were the best of friends, always finding ways to show their affection for each other. Whether it was grooming each other or sharing a cozy blanket, their bond was evident. They were always there for each other, providing comfort and support during thunderstorms or any other scary moments. Their friendship was a source of strength. They were a reminder that even the most different individuals can become the best of friends. Their love and friendship transcended their differences, showing that true friendship knows no bounds. Fluffy and Whiskers lived happily ever after, proving that friendship can blossom in the most unexpected ways. Their story is a testament to the power of love and companionship, no matter how different we